Welcome to District Command Central, your go-to source for the latest news and updates on the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a play. The Washington Commanders' locker room is reportedly in turmoil after head coach Dan Quinn allegedly reached his breaking point with star wide receiver Deebo Samuel. Sources close to the team suggest that tensions have been simmering for weeks, but Monday's practice session reportedly pushed Quinn to a public outburst, where he allegedly declared that Samuel won't play for me anymore. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the league, given Samuel's reputation as one of the most explosive offensive weapons in football. The incident allegedly began when Samuel, known for his competitive drive and occasional friction with coaching staffs, questioned some of the play calls during a high-intensity practice. Insiders say Quinn, who has a history of strict discipline and low tolerance for dissent, felt personally challenged by Samuel's comments. The confrontation reportedly escalated quickly, drawing the attention of multiple teammates who tried to mediate the conflict. Eyewitnesses claim the exchange was heated, with Quinn visibly frustrated, gesturing emphatically while Samuel stood his ground, unyielding. According to rumors circulating within the media, this isn't an isolated clash. Rather, it's the culmination of weeks of disagreements about the team's offensive strategy and Samuel's role within it. The tension has reportedly left other players uncertain about the locker room dynamic and the coach's approach to star athletes. The fallout from the reported Quinn-Samuel confrontation has left fans and analysts alike speculating about the future of the Commanders' offensive lineup. Deebo Samuel, known for his remarkable ability to stretch defenses and make plays in crucial moments, is widely considered a key component of any team's offensive success. Yet sources close to the situation suggest that Quinn's frustration may lead to drastic decisions, including benching Samuel or even pushing for his departure from the franchise entirely. According to insiders, the coaching staff is now faced with a delicate balancing act, maintaining authority and discipline while not alienating one of the team's most talented players. Rumors indicate that internal discussions have intensified in recent days, with assistant coaches and management weighing the pros and cons of enforcing Quinn's reported ultimatum. Meanwhile, the media has begun dissecting every interaction between Samuel and the coaching staff, fueling speculation and fan debate. Social media platforms have exploded with reactions, with some fans supporting Quinn's hardline stance, while others question the wisdom of potentially sidelining a player of Samuel's caliber. Analysts argue that this incident could have ripple effects beyond the team itself, influencing trade negotiations, contract discussions, and even the Commanders' strategy for upcoming matchups. The situation remains fluid, with insiders cautioning that any public statement may only represent part of a much larger, more complex dynamic behind the scenes. According to sources familiar with the Commanders' internal affairs, the alleged outburst from Dan Quinn is not the first sign of tension with Deebo Samuel. Reports suggest that disagreements between the two have been escalating gradually, often involving disputes over offensive schemes, play execution, and the perceived role of star players. Teammates have reportedly noticed Quinn's increasing frustration during practice sessions, while Samuel is said to have maintained his usual confidence and assertiveness, refusing to back down when he believes he is correct. Insiders claim that the coach-player relationship had already been strained after a series of high-stakes games where Samuel's performance, while statistically impressive, allegedly clashed with Quinn's vision for the team's strategy. Sources indicate that multiple staff meetings have addressed the growing friction, but according to rumors, none of these interventions have successfully bridged the gap. Some within the organization reportedly view Samuel as a transformative talent who can carry the offense almost single-handedly, while others sympathize with Quinn's insistence on maintaining structure and discipline. The narrative emerging from the locker room suggests that the conflict is both professional and personal, with Quinn feeling his authority challenged and Samuel asserting his individual value. Fans and commentators have begun framing the story as a classic clash between coaching control and player autonomy, fueling speculation about whether the Commanders will take sides or attempt reconciliation in the coming weeks. Speculation surrounding Deebo Samuel's future with the Washington Commanders intensified when insiders hinted that the wide receiver might already be exploring potential opportunities outside the team. While no official statements have been made, rumors suggest that Samuel's representatives are quietly gauging interest from other franchises, anticipating that Quinn's reported ultimatum could lead to a separation. Sources describe Samuel as being unusually contemplative in recent interviews and interactions with the media, a stark contrast to his typically animated and outspoken demeanor. Within the league, analysts are debating whether a trade or release could benefit both parties, allowing Quinn to assert his authority while providing Samuel with a fresh start in a more accommodating environment. Speculation also revolves around the timing of any potential move, with insiders suggesting that discussions could accelerate before the next set of games, depending on how the situation evolves. Meanwhile, teammates are reportedly caught in the middle, uncertain whether to support Samuel, align with the coaching staff, or maintain neutrality as the drama unfolds. Social media has become a hotbed for theory and conjecture, with fans dissecting every snippet of information for clues, creating an almost viral frenzy surrounding the incident. The narrative continues to build, making it one of the most discussed and controversial stories in the NFL at the moment. Adding to the intrigue, sources close to the team hint that Dan Quinn's reported outburst may have deeper roots in his overall approach to leadership. Known for his intense commitment to discipline and accountability, Quinn has historically demanded strict adherence to his system, leaving little room for negotiation, even with star players. Rumors suggest that this approach has occasionally clashed with high-profile athletes accustomed to certain levels of autonomy, and Samuel may have been the latest example. Insiders indicate that Quinn's frustration might stem not only from tactical disagreements, but also from a perceived lack of respect for his authority, amplifying tensions beyond what might be expected in typical player-coach interactions. Observers have noted that the Commanders' management is closely monitoring the situation, evaluating the long-term impact on team cohesion, public perception, and overall performance. According to these reports, some within the organization advocate for a mediated approach, hoping to preserve both Samuel's contributions on the field and Quinn's leadership role. Others reportedly believe that a decisive move could reinforce discipline and set a precedent for handling future conflicts. The ongoing rumor mill paints a complex picture of professional pride, personality clashes, and strategic decision-making, suggesting that the story is far from reaching resolution. Every practice, press conference, and social media post now carries the potential to reveal more about the unfolding drama, keeping fans on edge. Industry insiders and former players have weighed in, offering perspective on what might happen next with the Commanders. Analysts point out that conflicts between star athletes and head coaches are not uncommon in professional sports, often producing dramatic narratives that captivate audiences but carry serious consequences. Rumors circulating in insider circles suggest that Quinn's reported ultimatum could be a negotiating tactic as much as an expression of genuine frustration, designed to assert dominance and compel compliance from Samuel. Meanwhile, speculation about Samuel's potential next destination has intensified, with various teams rumored to be quietly evaluating how he could fit into their offensive schemes. Sources also claim that the incident has prompted discussions among league executives about the balance of power between coaching staffs and elite talent, sparking broader debate. Observers suggest that the Commanders' front office may be preparing contingency plans, weighing the risks of alienating a star player against the need to maintain organizational control. Fans continue to speculate, social media trends spike, and sports talk shows dissect every angle, making it clear that the situation has transcended the usual team drama. The narrative surrounding Quinn and Samuel is evolving in real time, offering a mix of rumor, intrigue, and potential upheaval that promises to dominate conversations for the foreseeable future. Rumors suggest that the tension between Dan Quinn and Deebo Samuel has reportedly begun affecting the wider locker room culture within the Washington Commanders. Insiders claim that teammates are now walking on eggshells, uncertain about how to navigate the dynamic between a high-profile star player and a coach known for his intensity. Some sources indicate that players who have previously maintained strong relationships with both figures are feeling forced to pick sides, either subtly supporting Samuel's individual drive or backing Quinn's insistence on structure and discipline. This division reportedly extends beyond the field, influencing interactions during meetings, training sessions, and even casual conversations in team spaces. Observers note that such an environment could impact morale, focus, and performance in upcoming games, creating an undercurrent of tension that may manifest during critical moments on the field. According to rumors, staff members have been actively trying to mediate, yet every attempt to reconcile differences has met with limited success, intensifying speculation about potential changes. Fans and media outlets continue to dissect every piece of information, from post-practice interviews to social media hints, interpreting them as potential signals of who might prevail in this standoff. The narrative portrays a complex web of personalities, egos, and strategic disagreements, making the situation feel like a simmering powder keg poised to erupt. Within this context, analysts suggest that even minor incidents could escalate dramatically, keeping the drama alive. If you're enjoying the coverage, make sure to smash that like button and drop a comment with your thoughts on the Commanders' latest moves. We want to hear from you. The reported outburst from Quinn has also reportedly ignited speculation about the Commanders' strategic direction for the remainder of the season. Sources close to the team claim that internal discussions are ongoing regarding whether the coaching staff should double down on its current game plans or adjust tactics to accommodate Samuel's playing style. Rumors suggest that Quinn's reputation for demanding adherence to his system may clash with any attempts to modify schemes, creating uncertainty about how the offense will operate if Samuel remains active. Industry insiders speculate that if the impasse continues, it could lead to unconventional decisions on the field, such as limited playtime for Samuel or changes in formation to minimize friction. Meanwhile, observers note that the media frenzy surrounding the incident has put additional pressure on the organization, with every press conference, practice report, and player interview analyzed for hidden meanings or signals. According to these sources, some within the Commanders' management are reportedly considering preemptive measures to mitigate potential disruption, weighing trade options or restructuring roles within the offense. Fans are actively engaging in debates online, dissecting coaching philosophy, player behavior, and the potential ramifications for team performance. The rumors paint a picture of a franchise at a crossroads, navigating a precarious balance between authority, talent, and the relentless scrutiny of the public and media. Adding complexity to the situation, insiders hint that the conflict between Dan Quinn and Deebo Samuel might have ramifications beyond the team itself. According to sources, other franchises are reportedly monitoring the standoff closely, considering Samuel as a high-value acquisition if tensions escalate further. Scouts and analysts are said to be evaluating his fit in various offensive systems, weighing the risks of potential personality clashes against his undeniable talent and game-changing ability. Meanwhile, rumors suggest that Quinn's leadership style has become a talking point among league executives, who debate the sustainability of coaching methods that clash with the expectations of elite athletes. Within the Commanders organization, whispers indicate that discussions about long-term roster strategy have intensified, as management contemplates whether retaining Samuel aligns with the team's vision or whether a separation could create opportunities to reshape the roster. Sources claim that the reported tension is being framed in multiple ways across media platforms. Some depict it as a power struggle, others as a question of professionalism, and still others as a cautionary tale about managing star talent in modern sports. Social media continues to amplify these narratives, creating speculation loops that fuel fan discussion, create trending hashtags, and even impact perceptions among potential sponsors. In this climate, every rumor, interview, or reported leak contributes to a sense of inevitability that change might be on the horizon, keeping the story alive and evolving. Speculation regarding Samuel's next move has reportedly escalated into a whirlwind of rumors, with multiple teams allegedly showing discreet interest in acquiring the wide receiver. Sources claim that front offices across the league are evaluating potential trade packages, analyzing how his skills could impact their offensive strategy, and considering the personal dynamics he might bring to a new locker room. Meanwhile, insiders suggest that Samuel himself is reportedly weighing his options carefully, factoring in playing time, team culture, and potential clashes with coaching philosophies. Reports indicate that his agent has been quietly engaging with league contacts, seeking insight into which franchises could offer both competitive opportunity and professional harmony. Within the Commanders organization, Speculation about Samuel's future reportedly has become a daily talking point, with staff, members, and executives weighing the benefits of attempting reconciliation against the risks of further disruption. Social media has exploded with conjecture as fans debate hypothetical destinations, trade scenarios, and the broader impact on team performance. Analysts emphasize that such high-stakes drama is not uncommon in professional football, yet the intensity of public attention has amplified every move, comment, and report. Sources close to the situation maintain that no decisions have yet been finalized, suggesting that the next few weeks could be pivotal in determining whether Samuel remains a Commanders player or embarks on a new chapter elsewhere, further fueling speculation and rumor. Thanks for tuning into District Command Central. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for all the Commanders news you need. Until next time, keep the faith and hail to the Commanders.